and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Rhonda Morrison, and today on Shape Up Sugarland's Dining In section, we are working on some diabetic-friendly Thanksgiving sides. In my family, I've got diabetes on both sides, so we want to make sure we take care of the entire family. So right here I'm going to make my own cranberry sauce so everybody can enjoy their cranberries. And this water's heating up, and it's heating up these cranberries. And to these cranberries I want to add 3 tablespoons of this orange juice concentrate. That was about 1.5. There's another 1.5. That'll make 3 for me. And then a teaspoon of sugar-free raspberry preserves. And I actually use quite a bit of raspberry preserves. I love me some raspberries. So I'm going to keep cooking these for about another 5 minutes and get all this orange juice and raspberry stirred in there. My cranberries have cooked up beautifully, and they're already thickening up, creating a nice sauce for us. But we're going to kick it up another notch with some oranges. I'm going to put this in my blender. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing. The instructions say to do half, but it's not that much. With 1 medium orange, if you've got a big enough blender, go right ahead. Just make sure you've got your lid handy. And I'm going to put in my orange. I'm using a navel orange that I cut up into 8 pieces. I'm not a big rind fan, so I peeled most of that off. And then I just give it a blend. See how thick it is? There it goes. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Just make sure you get all those chunks of oranges out so that whenever you take a bite, it's nice and smooth. We're making cranberry sauce, y'all, not whole cranberries. So that looks beautiful to me, and I want this to thicken up. So I'm going to pour this up in a beautiful bowl. Get my spoon out. As you can see, it is jellied up all around my blender. It's coming out nice and thick. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator to cool and to set. And we need to get started on some broccoli casserole. Okay, now y'all, I'm working on my broccoli casserole. I have my onions and celery and mushrooms in here sauteing, and my 2 teaspoons of light margarine. Right here I have my broccoli dumped to perfection and drained. I rinsed it off with a little cool water to keep it from cooking too much. I'm going to add sliced water chestnuts, 8 ounces, to my onions and mushrooms. And I'm just going to give that a stir. I'm doing this on a medium-high heat so that it doesn't burn. Sometimes that margarine, if you cook it too high and too thin of a pan, and this is a thin pan, it will burn. So now that I've got that all incorporated, I'm going to pour that into my broccoli, just like that. And we're going to keep working on the sauce. Over here I have 1/2 cup of skim milk heating up. To that I'm going to add 5 ounces of cream and mushroom soup. It's, you know, a 10-ounce can, so you want about half the can of cream and mushroom. Just like that. Gonna add that in. Give that a stir. And then this is my cheese. I went ahead and did 8 ounces of low-fat American cheese, which is going to melt so much easier in my milk sauce to make a cheese sauce than, say, cheddar or Gouda or whatever you like to make yours with. If it's a Colby cheese, whatever. Now, Gouda with some turkey bacon, we'd have to change some exchanges, but boy, that would be good. I'm going to keep stirring this up. Once my cheese is melted, I'm going to put this I'm going to put this right on top of this broccoli mixture. Let me go ahead and give that a stir. This is going straight in my casserole dish. My cream sauce on top. I'm going to top it with the rest of this cheese, and 350 degrees will do it. Now Thanksgiving just ain't Thanksgiving without a little bit of sweet potatoes. So over here I have 2 large sweet potatoes that I baked and I peeled. To that I'm going to add half a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to add 3 packages of Sweet and Low. Everybody loves a little Sweet and Low. They named this product just right, you know what I'm saying? So in that goes right on top. That's where our sweet is going to come in with our sweet potatoes, because sweet potatoes are sweet all on their own, you know? With that, I'm going to add 2 egg whites and 1 egg that I beat for you already. Get that back there. I don't want to contaminate nothing. Skim evaporated milk, all in there. And I'm using my food processor because you can use your blender. I prefer my food processor. If you don't have a food processor, please use your blender. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. It's your Thanksgiving. Then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then half a teaspoon of salt. We're going to pulse this together and put it in our pan. And that'll take me all of 2 minutes. See you in a sec. Now here's where it pays off to be a cook, y'all. You get to crush up your bran flakes. I like to just put it in a bag and get my rolling pin out and give it a nice smash. The reason why I'm not doing this in my blender is because I still want some chunks in my topping. I don't want it completely fine like breadcrumbs. So all I need is 1 cup of these bran flakes. That's almost a cup. Oh, I about got it just right. Who measured bran flakes well? Me. You know what? I'm just going to be able to pour the rest of this in there because that wasn't even a full cup. There we go. So in goes the rest of that. And then I have 2 tablespoons of light margarine that I'm going to put in there. Then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Very traditional, but still it's not enough to overpower the dish or to take away from what's nutritionally appropriate for anyone in your family that might have diabetes. So in goes a little cinnamon. I'm going to give this a stir, and all we do is spoon this right on top of our sweet potatoes. Then we're going to put this in a 350 degree oven for about 30 minutes or so until this all gets nice and browned. And this is a 3-quart dish. Honestly, this would fit beautifully in a 1.5 quart. So in the rest of that goes. I'm going to shake it around a little bit. And we are going to pop this in our oven for 30 minutes. Now we have some fabulous sides that'll suit everyone in the family, from cheesy creamy goodness to the sweetness over here with our sweet potatoes to our fabulous cranberry sauce. I want all of y'all to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. All you have to do is provide the turkey or the ham, and you can all have a fabulous Thanksgiving. So thank y'all for coming to watch me, and just keep on shaping up, Sugarland.